I'm up over 27% and made over $3,000 at open trading Amazon, QQQ, and Tesla. Let's get into how I made money. So I'm trading live, and at open, we saw SPY and QQ gap up today. And so a lot of tech were mixed, we're gapping up though. And so we saw a really good mixture of setups here. Now SPY and QQ gapping up is always my favorite, especially when we're kind of been weaker. I know that likely we're gonna come down and fill those gaps. Well, right at open, we did not do that. We actually pushed up higher, and I saw one of the names I was already eyeing were Amazon, Google, and Tesla. These names were already very strong pre-market. Amazon was the first one, and to be honest, Amazon was the best pick. I ended up slamming some calls there. I ended up slamming the 245 Amazon calls on live as we're pushing out harder for Amazon, and I expected us to run to 240 targets, 241 area. And so as we kept blasting out, Amazon kept ripping there and absolutely banged out. These calls ran heavily here. We hit our target and kept going. That was our first major win right there for the team and me. And so I'm sitting back and we're looking for our next move. Next thing we know, after that, we got out. We were kind of just watching the market. We saw that SPY and QQ just knifed down out of nowhere. And I told the team, let's be very careful. Those gaps are sitting below and that will pay us when we hit them. Of course, that's exactly what happened. QQ ended up knifing towards its gap. And I went for the 707 lotto puts as we filled the gap there. I got them for like 150, 160 bucks. And immediately they ended up rocketing there. We ate the gap all the way back down towards like 705. And of course, those puts went 375 plus. So a very good banger right there. One thing I said pre-market was Tesla did have a gap fill towards 400. And as it was pushing out, I decided to turn my attention and looking at Tesla here. I ended up saying, you know what, let's go for it. I ended up slapping down some calls. I threw in about like 2K worth of Tesla calls here, lottos at the 400 strike as we're pushing out here. Immediately I'm up $300-400. I want to see what would happen. And as we start pushing closer to that 400 level, I was like, you know what, I'll take the money. Up over 400%, it moved fast and bang, crazy. And to be honest, it kept running. This went over $1,000 a contract. I could have made a 10K easily off this position right here, or 20K. I mean, it was absolutely insane, right? I was holding a lot of contracts. And so, I mean, it was just a really good play, really good day for us. Both super green on the portfolios as well. And members banked heavily as we just kind of kept pushing and winning. So great start to the week, great almost end to the month, and we've been nonstop. If you want my trades, stop missing out. WAP.com/Rio Capital. Get a part of the team, get a part of me at least in the morning sessions. Give me 1 hour of your time. I'm gonna make you a lot of money. So tap in and I'll see you guys on the next video.